Hello, my dear friends. So this is a special Mother's Day mindful movement, and I'm going to be drawing upon some things that you might have already done with me, but it's just to facilitate connection. I know the last year has been really hard. Really hard. We've been longing for touch. We have been missing our people. We haven't been able to travel to see our loved ones. We have lost people. And so I hope this practice helps support you in those things, in finding connection, in having a little bit of touch, even if it is from your own self. And while I am recording this on Mother's Day, and my heart is reaching out to all of the mothers and to everyone who takes that nurturing role, regardless of it is your own child, if it is a fur baby or another animal, if it is somebody, if it is your own mother or another person that you're acting as a caregiver for, if it is for our beautiful earth, if it is for yourself, we all need to take that caregiver role for ourselves. And I also want to recognize, honor, and hold space for those of you whom this day is very challenging for. And I want to recognize that it's, sometimes it brings up a lot of challenging emotions. I was actually talking to my father today about wanting to run from those feelings, from the things that are hard. But, and while I might not be able to support you fully in this brief video with that, I hope that you know that you are seen and that space is being held for you to, if not heal, to be there in your grief, in your hurt, and to know that you are seen and loved. So bring your hands to your heart. You can do this practice seated as always, modify it for your body, for where you are today. I'm choosing to be standing. I'll allow my feet to be maybe a little bit wider than hip width. And I'm going to take just this gentle little bounce. Yeah, really soft, almost, and you can go as slow or as quick as it feels good. Just a little, kind of creating a little sponge in our joints, especially in our knees and our ankles. If you are seated, you can kind of feel that through your spine, maybe into your hip joints. Just kind of creating this little bounce of breath in the body. Allow your awareness to fall on your breath and let it be in its own rhythm, breathing in its own way. There's no work for you to do. You can just let the breath breathe itself. And then slowly let that subside and just feel the filtering effects, the energy we have begun to shift in our bodies. And then starting at the top of your head, just begin a gentle, loving caress. So you can stroke down your head and face. And I'm trying to do this with as much loving tenderness as I can. I love the back of my neck, so I'm going to just play with this area a little bit. You can even take the weight of your head into your hands, maybe in the front space or the side. And you could just gently shift your head lovingly from hand to hand, really allowing your hands to create this hammock-like support for your head. You can let this stretch your neck a little bit and linger anywhere that needs it. You can kind of rock in one area if it feels good. Ooh, I'm actually supporting my head and then caressing with the other, just elongating those muscles in my neck. Okay, I could spend all day there, but I won't. I'm gonna come down through my chest, through my shoulders. I think I needed this, guys. Oh, here Erika goes crying. If you don't know me, well, now you do. This is my go-to. So sometimes when we are longing maybe for tenderness, or when we give ourselves something that we've been needing, there's an opening. And so allow yourself to go there. Yeah, we don't need to, as I was talking to my dad, we don't need to hide in social media. We don't need to, put up blocks by being busy, so busy that we can't think and feel. These are the moments that I long for in life. Yeah, these moments where we open ourselves up to feeling, to the emotion. So stroking down the arms, the chest, the ribs. I'm taking this gentle swipe side to side down my ribs. We can actually do it in almost an X pattern. So from shoulder down to pelvis, you can allow that to wrap around the back. Oh, and even swipe down. Can we try this swiping down the back a little bit more? And again, try it. If it feels good, then keep going. If it doesn't feel good for your body, let it go and listen. Yeah, it's about cultivating this dialogue and this openness about what feels good for you and your body and what your body is asking of you. I've started going down my legs. Just got the most wonderful news that one of my dear, dear friends, who feels very far right now, actually is pregnant right now. So maybe if you have a womb space, you could just pay a little reverence to that place right now. Wherever you are in your exploration, just bring one hand to your womb or your belly, one hand to your heart. We're going to breathe into those two places. Feel your hands expand as the diaphragm inflates. You can feel the invisible touch of someone you love, someone who has cared for you. Feel that hand on your back. Maybe doing that gentle figure eight as we have done before. My mother rubbing my back is one of my fondest memories of growing up. And so maybe go inside your cells. Access those experiential memories. Feel that powerful connection of touch. Now we're going to play with this idea that we have done before. This beautiful concept of these golden threads. So let's begin by allowing our awareness to fall on our hearts. If you'd like to allow a color to arise, or if something has come up for you already, you could put some diamond light inside your heart. Or maybe you want to have that golden spool of thread beginning right there. Let's first drop one of those golden threads either into our hand, into our womb space, feeling those connections. And I know this seems a little bit silly, but I just had that visual of when you have a can, those two tin cans and the thread between. So allow those two places to be in dialogue. And now let's drop one string to our dearest mother, our Mother Earth, to Gaia, to the mother of us all. Feel yourself rooted and grounded. And again, in deep communication from our heart center to her center. Now allow your threads to connect upwards. Allow these threads to travel into other realms and dimensions where our beloved mothers, grandmothers, aunts, sisters, babies, all of our beloveds. And let us feel the connection to all of them. And now let us build this web of love and support. So allow your mind to go to your network, the people who have cared for you. It doesn't have to be a mother. It could be anyone who needs your connection in this moment. Anyone who you would love to show your gratitude, your appreciation, your support, your care, your love. And now, just for the next minute or so, allow yourself. Your hands can float away from your heart. And we feel ourselves supported, almost like this beautiful synchronous marionette dance with these golden strings reaching out. Thinking that we could be moving, dancing alongside all of our family, friends, ancestors. Good, and we'll just explore for a few more moments. And if this is you exploring in stillness, that is exactly what your body is asking for right now. Let your mind be liberated. Let your heart be cracked open. And then in the next moment or two, allow your arms to expand. And then allow your arms to be drawn towards each other, to envelop all of the people you hold so dearly in your heart. hands to pass each other and to wrap around so that you will embrace yourself. Give yourself a big squeeze. Hug yourself. Love yourself. And in doing so, you share your love with all of those whom you've been thinking about. Let's bring our hands, allow them to do that gentle caress back to your heart. And we'll shift into the loving figure 8, tracing over your heart center. You can go in both directions if you choose. You may wish to bring back that hand on the back of your heart as well. And we'll do this once actually. Let's bring our hands so that we would create a circle that can encircle the earth. And imagine that you have your hand on someone's back. And with love and tenderness, we are holding them in our hearts. And we create this infinite circle of love, support, and care. You can let your hand go, bring it back to your heart. And then we'll come one more time, hands gently stroking down the face. As we do this, really drop again into the earth. If you've gone up into other realms, connect ourselves back to that golden thread we put into the center of the earth. And then just with a gentle pitter-patter of your fingers, we'll trace above the eyes, and below, just to wake ourselves up. You can flutter your eyes open. And then let's just walk one time around the room in each direction. Just take in your space, see the world outside of your mind and your own being. When you've completed one circle, allow yourself to go in the other direction. Well, as always, my infinite love to you. I hope that supported you feeling connected to all of those you care about. And I would love for you, I'll post this to my YouTube channel as well. I'm trying to have more videos there. If you have any questions or comments, I'd love to hear from you, and hoping that you feel a little bit more centered, grounded, and heartfelt. Have a beautiful day. Thank you.